So, how do we possibly shine a light inside this black box? How do we make any sense of it? The answer is an amazing piece of software called a decompiler.
To put it simply, a decompiler does what seems impossible. It takes that messy, low-level bytecode and reverse engineers it. It builds a high-level version that looks a whole lot more like the code a person would actually write. Now, it's not a perfect copy, but it is the absolute closest we can get to understanding what's really happening under the hood.
And the difference is just night and day. What was once this jumbled mess of raw hex code becomes structured, logical code. All of a sudden, you can see things that look like functions, variables, and you can start to piece together the logic.